Oh, this is Fry Nitro here, and we are doing a off-road build on the 1970 International Scout 800A, and we are gonna do probably a huge engine swap, most likely, but we've got a V12, so we'll ace the rallying, and let's see if we've got all-wheel drive. Yes, we've got all-wheel drive, so that is lucky. And what happens if we find some interesting things here? I think I'm gonna go with these for some apparent reason, because they just look more rugged, but it will add some weight on. But look now, we've got all that weight lost, so that is a thumbs up. But we could get rid of the tire, but I don't think so. It will just ruin the look for me at least. But now we're gonna go on the serious business, upgrading it with serious snow tires, so we can literally ace the competition, because who would not want to lose a competition? I wouldn't want to lose. I just want to win, to be honest. And we're not gonna do anything with the tires because the rims are perfectly fine. And we're not gonna make them bigger. And we can't make them smaller because that would be silly. But I think they could do that, but it would just look wrong, and it would ruin the style of any car. If you basically ruin all the looks, there's going to be nothing left. But we're going to put a roll bar, because most rally cars have roll bars. That's a true fact. That's to make everything secure and safe, because that's how it should be. Because you can't just not have rally cars having no roll bars, because that will be dangerous, and that could cause lots of fatalities for the racing drivers and everything. But blah 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 from there. You probably get it from now. It is quite dangerous, but never mind. We're gonna end on a positive note and hearing the V12 sound. I think I've chucked all the power in the car, because that's how I am. I usually like having the most power sometimes, because Jeremy Clarkson says, you can't have enough power, but let's prove it. I think it sounds true. You can't have enough power. Unless you're the Dodge Charger, or is it Challenger? It's Challenger Hellcat. Here it is. You've heard the engine, but now let's see it race in the mountains. That will be epic, hopefully. Here it is, the International Off-Roader, and I've missed some of the name out, or most of it at least. But at least I've got the International here. But I'm going to just call it International Open Convertible V12 Off-Roader Convertible, and that is a lot to carry by its name. That's what I'm going to call it, the all-rounder, and it's even better than the Bentley EXP6. I think it beats it in looks for sure, but its sheer volume of craziness, I just can't actually understand it. How can I put a V12 in? But I think that's enough power. But I guess that proves that you can have too much power. But I think this car can actually rival from the 1950s Toyota FJ. That's another off-road that has the V12 engine. But I think that is more of a slightly desirable car. This car, the International. Also, I noticed it looks quite similar to the Ford Bronco. I think it must be based on the Ford Bronco. I think I might have forgot to mention it out. But if I'm wrong, never mind. I'm saying nice stuff about the car because it's quite a hilarious and funny car when you put a V12 in. I reckon people won't even take you serious. 1500 brake horsepower, and you're going off-road in the snow and ice. That's sure to get you out of the snow and ice for sure. but I think too much power could just go to lead to lots of under and oversteer, like the Vauxhall Vectra. I've made that a joke. I make jokes about lots of other cars. I think you probably could name it all. But never mind. I might as well just put in a quite big joke that's right in your face. But this car, I think, if I was the driver, I would be quite upset being stuck in the cold with just a woolly hat. But if it was the summer, I'd be okay with it. But we've got blizzard that is annoying, so I would not want to be the driver ever, but for sheer fun and craziness and crazy builds, it gets a Red Nitro Ferrari star. So that's a good one.